So today we're taking a look at the Varangian Guard. Now the Varangian Guard off the top is a heavy. Heavies usually tend to be more simplistic, and as you can see, she's actually, yes I said she, is a medium difficulty hero with a description of being a protector and a disabler. Just for a little context, the only other hero that's considered a disabler is Lawbringer, so I want you to keep that in mind, but he's also a counterattacker. In Varangian Guard's case, she's a protector, which leads me to her feats. Her first feat is Take Shelter. It's a passive. You got superior block on attack to heal nearby allies. If you take a look at the second feat over here, you got body count, which is always good. You get health and stamina off of soldiers. Then you got the speed revive for the last one on the tier 1. Can't go wrong with that. We have the Mythia Ward. It's a passive, superior block and attack to gain a defense boost for a short time. This is a feat that's unique to her. And next we have Thick Skin, which is a passive. You get that moderate damage reduction every 3 seconds. You will see these feats on characters like Warlord. Then you got the Thrilling Comeback. Recover a small amount of health upon entering revenge. And this is a passive as well. And for the tier 3, we have another passive. We have the Azir Aura. And it's a passive hidden with an Azir attack, grants an attack boost to you and your nearby allies. We're going to get into the moves more in depth later, but as you can see, some of the moves starts with the name Azir. So you got the Azir Ruin, and then you have the Azir Fury. And if you look down here, you'll have other things, Azir Oathkeeper, and I'll get into these later on. But once you perform these specific moves, you'll then will grant you an attack boost to you and nearby allies, which is pretty crazy, honestly. And then the second one on the tier 3, we have the Punch Through, and then you have the Protect Revive. This is a pretty good feat to use every now and then, but I'm not seeing it topping the Azir Aura. I'm going to be real with you. Then for the tier 4, we have the Reclaim the Land. We have the area attack that deals damage and lowers defense of enemies in range. This is basically a mixture of Arrow Storm and Fear itself. Then you got Regenerate, which is probably what I will pick if the first feat isn't good on tier 4. And then we have the Stalwart Banner. Nearby allies continuously regain health. You know, this is an OG feat. You gotta have this on the backup. I'm not mad at it. This makes her a well-rounded character, and as you can see, she's definitely a support hero, but at the same time, she is a heavy. Varangian Guard has a pretty interesting moveset. Now, Varangian Guard reminds me of maybe like a mixture of Valkyrie and Berserker. I know that's a weird combination, but hear me out. There's a lot of abilities that will remind you of those heroes. Varangian Guard has pretty basic light attacks, as you can see. You could throw them twice. Just like a lot of other heavies, if you throw one heavy, then throw another, you can start an unblockable. Now this is pretty interesting because the animation is kind of crazy. It's pretty fast and it's really jarring, so this will definitely throw people off if you feint this at times. You can also throw this after throwing a light attack. So I can throw light, then throw the heavy. Light, heavy. And it kind of reminds you of Ocelot's attack where he like jumps and like sticks them with his heavy attack and like stays there for a second, and then you back up. So keep that in mind. This character also has a shield, so you know you can shield bash, and after that shield bash, you got a light attack. You can throw a heavy after this, but it's going to be drawn out. But this isn't a bad thing, because if it's drawn out, that means they're going to watch it to see if it goes through, then you can cancel it at the last second. So I can bash, swing, stop. As you can see, my arm's going back. That's going to throw people off. As soon as you do that, you want to do something else right after that is surprising. So maybe throw an attack from the left side, or if I bash, cancel, go into another bash, that light attack in. Keep them on their toes. Be aggressive with this hero. She has a shield. She can protect herself. You want to do what you got to do. Now keep in mind, this is just my play style. You don't have to play like this, but I like to play super aggressive, get them real antsy, and make them throw out some attacks, because if they throw out some attacks, you have your full guard. Now, this is kind of like Black Prior's Bulwark stance. You know, if you go into the position, you can do the Bulwark stance and flip them if it's done at the right time. But with Varangian Guard, you have multiple options. I can do this. I can go into full guard, do a zone at the same time, do a normal heavy attack, or do a simple guard break and do a bash attack. When he swings it, we're going to go into full guard. So full guard, that was the zone. I'm going to do it again with the heavy, full guard with the heavy, and then we're going to do the full guard with the guard break. You can also do it with a light attack to get a jab in. And keep in mind, if you do the full guard and then press X or guard break, it will knock them back. So if you want to knock them off a ledge, you can definitely use it that way. So remember when I said this is a mixture of like Valkyrie and Berserker? The reason why I say that is because she has some dodge attacks that reminds me of Berserker. And maybe it's just the axe, I don't know. So you could dodge and press light attack, get some side dodges in. And if you notice, the shield kind of flashes, and if you're familiar with Warlord, you can actually crush and counter in any direction. You can do this with Highlander as well. All you have to do is throw a light attack in whatever direction the attack's coming from, and it will counter the attack, but you have to time it up right, similar to a parry. Now, before I mention these Azir attacks, as you can see, we have the Azir Ruin, Azir Fury. This is just a combination of your light attack and heavy attack, or double heavy attack. And you also have this one down here, which is the Oath Keeper, which I showed you earlier. That's if you get a full guard in, press heavy. If you have that feat equipped, if you do this attack that's unblockable, pretty much any attack that's unblockable will activate the feat for this hero. So I can do the full guard, press heavy, that will activate the feat. I can simply throw light, unblockable, that'll activate it. Or I can just throw double heavy, that'll activate the feat. It's that simple. You also have the Riptide Strike. It's a little dodge forward light attack. All you gotta do is dodge forward light. You can also combo this in with unblockable heavy, which once again, that's that same move that will activate that feat. This is the Azor move, so you can activate that feat with this move as well. With this hero, I noticed the zone is really weird, so watch the zone. So I'm gonna throw a zone. You see the recover animation? That's so weird. So I don't know if that can be used to throw people off, but it's kind of weird. But we're gonna take Varangian Guard into a duel for the first time and see what we can do with this hero. What do you know? Going against the only other disabler in the whole entire game. How about that? Woo! What? Wow, good fight, good fight. So dark over here. I forgot to use the unblockable. That's what I forgot to do. I need to start feigning that unblockable. Woo. I forgot you can get a headbutt if you finish the unblockable. Yeah, so if you throw a light attack, heavy, land that heavy, then tap guard break, she'll then do the headbutt. I forgot to mention that during the moveset portion of the video. But this Lawbringer is giving us a run for our money. This is the first time we play in Varangian Guard as well, so we gotta be on our toes. He knew I was gonna do it. I did it last time. Ooh, okay, we gotta play a little slow, You know, the full guard for this hero looks so much like Black Priors. It wants me to think that I can do the stance even when I'm going against an unblockable, and I know I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna just get bashed. Hit him with the bash. Woo, good fight. First match on with Varangian Guard, I gotta say, for me to have just hopped on and played for today, she is an outstanding hero. I think I'm gonna really like this hero. I don't know how much I'm gonna like the fashion. I don't like those pointed helmets. Hopefully that changes the higher you go up, but I'm liking this hero, not gonna lie. So I know you guys like seeing duels, but we have to see how this hero does in Dominion. We have our feats. Remember, we have the Take Shelter, the Misty Award, We have the Azir Aura. Remember, we get an attack boost if we land the Azir attacks. That's any unblockable attack. And then we have the Reclaim the Land. Pretty excited to use this. Shoot them arrows, fellas. Take them out. What am I doing? You ain't killing me, brother. Nice, nice, nice. I didn't do anything to help. Gotcha. Oh. Nice. We are doing this team dirty right now. I'm trying to just chill on this point as much as possible so I can get some renown for feats. Oh no. Oh no, fellas. We're doing them dirty right now. I don't really want to go for B. I just want to hog all these points. We got to get these feats, see what it does. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. You're going to back off of me. I can bash too, brother. Oh my god. What is going on right now? Listen, I'm 12-0 right now, and that doesn't happen often. Ouch. Oh no. We gotta use it. No! Oh wow. That animation's kind of crazy though, not gonna lie. Oh, it's a bot now. Oh, let's hit him with the unblockables. Finish this up. As you can see, fellas, the Varangian guard is just insane. We went, I don't even know. We didn't die. We didn't die the whole entire time. So just know that people don't know how to, counter this character yet. And people are just learning how to play this character. Look at that, 12-0, can't complain. But later on, people are gonna learn and catch on. So this character won't be the same character you see in this video. But I'm telling you, Varangian guard is a super capable character. With all that being said, guys, I hope you got something from this video, and I'll see you in the next video.